Hi, Mom.
Hey, just real quick, we're going to probably get started at about 4:15 or 4:20, so just hang out. We have a few more people coming. But if you haven't had a chance, up here next to Deborah Nobley is our candidate for mayor, Mr. Pete Dinelli. If you haven't had a chance, please come say hi. And I also noted another one of our city council candidates, Levy McGee, is back here. So if you haven't had a chance, please say hi, and I'll try to recognize any other candidates or elected officials as they arrive. But thank you all so much, and we'll get started here in about 5 or 10 minutes. What's up, Pete? How are you? Okay, thank you all so much. You know, one other thing I wanted to do, and I don't see him here right now. I don't know if he's on his way. Is David Lucero here right now? No? Well, back here over here, Albert, if you want to raise your hand. Albert's from the same local. If we can please, please give a quick moment of silence. One of our union brothers, the president of our county employees in Santa Fe, he recently had a tragedy in his family, and his nephew, unfortunately, has passed away. So if we could go ahead and please give a moment of silence to one of our union brothers. You know, I just want to thank everyone for coming. We have a couple speakers lined up, including our endorsed candidate for mayor. Just real quick, I want to thank, I think I saw Levy McGee here. I know I saw Levy McGee here. Where's she at? She's a candidate for city council. She's right over here, District 9. Want to thank Levy for coming. Want to thank all of our community advocates. Diego with the firefighters, I see him up front. Thank you so much for coming, Diego. Also wanted to thank, Paul Hay is here. Where's Paul at?
Over here.
Where's Paul at?
Paul.
Paul Hay over here. He's also a candidate running for mayor. And, you know, even though our union has endorsed Mr. Dinelli for mayor, I just want to thank Paul for coming and supporting us and supporting public employees. He's a lifelong police officer. He deserves a huge round of applause. You know, this is all about what's doing right for Albuquerque and right for workers. And this isn't a Democrat or Republican issue. This is an Albuquerque issue. And when we can have folks like Paul and folks like Pete and Lovey and union members and family members and community activists come down, this is what it's all about. Because we all know that our city is going in the wrong direction. That's the bottom line. And you know, we're in a situation right now where more people are fleeing Albuquerque than coming to Albuquerque because there's no jobs. That is unacceptable. We have one of the largest job loss rates of any city our size in the entire country. That's unacceptable. We have 30% of our children going to bed every night hungry. That is unacceptable. So we wanted to come out today and kind of join together to talk about that we've simply had enough, and this is not the right way that Albuquerque needs to be run, and it's time for change, and we all need to come together to do not what's just right for our public employees, but do what's right for all of Albuquerque. So thank you so much. Again, I just want to introduce a couple speakers that want to say a few things, and then we have a little bit of action we're going to do a little bit later, but I want to introduce someone that I call a friend of mine. She's the president of our clerical workers for the city of Albuquerque. She's one of our best union leaders, and so appreciative of all the work she does. Please give us please give Deb Rinaldi a big round of applause.
So athletes in the house. Woohoo! Yeah. There you go. Okay, so we're here to say goodbye to Mayor Barry. He has disrespected his employees and the citizens of Albuquerque long enough. It's time for Barry to go. Bye-bye, Barry. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, Ed. Next person I want to bring up is the president of our blue collar and our transit workers, water authority workers. Our president over here, Casey Padilla. Casey!
All right. How are my brothers and sisters doing today? Are we ready to fight? You know, it's been very depressing driving through the streets of Albuquerque with this Mayor Barry, some mayor. I mean, look at the parks. We're going through parks. Things are falling apart. Our children are hungry. We're first in the nation for hunger. Our job growth hasn't grown at all. And the treatment to its employees, pathetic. That's all I can say about this mayor. But now it's time to move forward. You know, we got to always move forward. We got to progress. You know, and that's what we're all about, moving forward. But at this time, we've endorsed a gentleman that's going to help us move forward. And I'd like to introduce to you guys Pete Dinelli. He's running for mayor. He's our next mayor.
Thank you so much. What a great turnout, huh? Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Thank you. As President Obama once said, are you fired up? Yeah! Are you ready to go? Yeah! This is an election that is going to change the outcome of where Albuquerque is moving ahead. And I need your support. I'm deeply honored that I got the endorsement of AFSCME, because I look out over this crowd, many of you are people that I actually have worked with during my 8 years with City Hall. And during the last 3.5 years, our city is going down the wrong direction. As a mayor, I want to represent the working class. I want to represent the working people and the middle class. You'll have a mayor that will have your back. You'll have a mayor that will make sure that right to work will never become law in New Mexico. You're also going to have a mayor that's going to support and make sure that the minimum wage is enforced by the City Hall. And we're going to make sure that working class are again represented by City Hall. I need your help. I need your support. Let's get this city moving. We're going to be identifying jobs and trying to attract new industry to the Albuquerque area. And we're going to turn things around, because we can do better. I know we can, because we have in the past. The time has come now to say bye-bye, Mayor Barry. You know, that's his office way up there. He's got an office that overlooks this entire area. Let's just wave to him, say bye-bye, bye-bye. We'll see you. You got 3.5 months left. Thank you very much, and I'll turn it back over to Josh. Where are you at, Josh? Okay, thank you so much, Pete. One last round of applause for our next mayor, Mr. Pete Dinelli. Okay, so the next person I want to invite up is, he's the business manager for AFSCME, our film brothers and sisters. And we're not talking about the Robert Redfords, you know, or the Johnny Depps. We're talking about the guys that are behind the scenes making these films work. You know, he can go into the number of jobs and number of films and everything that his industry has brought to New Mexico. So not only works for AFSCME, but he also is the president of the State Federation of Labor. So please give a big round of applause to Mr. John Henry.
Wow, a sea of green. So, you know, I represent the film technicians, but I also represent 172,000 proud union members in this state, including the public servants. And you know, it's a calling to be a public servant. The only problem is, the people who are calling you are the debt collectors, because you haven't had a raise in 5 years. You up for a little call and response here? Come on, it's not that hard. Let's try this, shall we? When I say, who needs a raise, you say, we need a raise. We need a raise, okay? Yeah. You ready? You know, this city, I drive by the gas stations, $3.50. I'm trying to live on what I was making 5 years ago. Who needs a raise? We need a raise! I'm trying to put my kids through school. I'm trying to put my kids through college. I'm trying to just do what's right. Who needs a raise? We need a raise! These people at the Republican convention a year ago said that they run this country, they own this country, and they do, they own this country. These people own this city, but we run this city. We built this city. Yeah. And it's about time that we got to spend money in this city, and we can't do it till we get some money. Who needs a raise?
We need a raise!
You know why you're not getting a raise? Because they're spending money on goofy things. They're spending money on sports parks. They're spending money on improvements down by the bottom. That's all really nice. But you know something? That's not paying your bills. Who needs a raise?
We need a raise!
There's one person who's more responsible for that than anybody else. That's this guy up here. When I say Barry, you say bad. Barry! Bad! Barry! Bad! Barry! Bad! Who needs a raise?
We need a raise!
When do we need it?
Now!
Brothers and sisters, to see you out here today tells me this is what democracy looks like. This is Wisconsin. These are the people. These are the boots in the ground that are going to take Pete Dinelli to the top here, that are going to take this city council back. What's it, 6-3 in the city council, and a city that's 57% Democrat? I see my friend Diego down here who worked hard to make sure that you need to be Americans, that you need to have a 50% majority in this city before you get elected. We did our part. We will do our part. We will show up. We will knock on doors until our knuckles bleed, until we have blisters on our feet, to make sure that we get rid of this bad mayor. Who's bad?
Barry!
Ah, you see, I pulled that one on you. So, because when it comes right down to it, we can't live in a society that doesn't value our hard work, that doesn't value our efforts. We run this city. Who needs a raise?
We need a raise!
Show me one thing. Show me what democracy looks like. Ah, you see, I pulled that one in. Carter, you've been up there. I say, show me what democracy looks like. You say, this is what democracy looks like. Okay, we ready? Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Come on, show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what New Mexico looks like.
This is what New Mexico looks like!
Show me what labor power looks like.
This is